Hello there, Internet, and welcome to Geeky Ent. And on this episode, we are going to be unboxing and reviewing the very brand new Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Traag and Granitor 2-pack sold exclusively at Target. This one was a miracle find. I was not expecting to find anything when I did my weekly run to Target, and there were 3 of these sets sitting on the shelf, along with 4 April packs and 5 San Diego Comic-Con exclusive packs. So I took care of a friend, got him his Traag set, got myself a set, and picked up an extra San Diego Comic-Con set to keep mint in the box, because everybody loves those musical mutagen turtles, no matter how scary they are. But that's not about this video. This video is about Traag and Granitor. Now these characters are very iconic from the cartoon, from Dimension X. So we can see here from the packaging, we got Granitor and General Traag. You got depictions, photos of the figure here. On the back, we got more of a biography of what the Turtles are all about. And on the bottom here, we have Metalhead, which was already reviewed by Geeky Ent here on the channel. I'll drop a link down below for that video. Then we have the upcoming Triceraton wave, which I cannot wait for. The Triceratons were always around from the Turtles, even in the Mirage days, the old Mirage comics. The Triceratons have been around the Turtles since the beginning of the time. So we got Xerax and Zork coming out relatively soon. I believe this is in November. And then we have the Triceraton Army Builder set with the 2 Roadkill Rodneys. And that is due out, I believe, in October. And here on the other side, we have Granitor. So we are going to go ahead and get this guy opened up. Now, when it comes to this set, I was anticipating this very, very much so. When I mean by anticipating, I mean by the hype of me wanting to find these figures was very high. Now, what I mean by the hype of this is that this one is the second set I wanted, mostly behind Bebop and Rocksteady. Just because these guys were very synonymous with the TV show. Slash and Leatherhead are 2 iconic characters, but when it comes to Traag, he was always around in the video game Turtles in Time, and could not go wrong with it. As I made a big noise there, and that's because I threw out the box there so we can take a look at the backdrop, which we have the Technodrome in Dimension X. It's a very, very rough looking environment there, but that's the background insert for the General Traag set, and this is what we get inside of the set. Doesn't look like too much accessories because we get more figure versus the accessory value. So we will be coming back to you right now. Alright, here is Traag and Granitor out of the box. Now my Traag does not want to stand up for the life of him. He is completely top heavy, but since I have him already in my hand, let's go ahead and talk about how amazing this figure is. Now, the amount of detail looks like exactly it was taken from the cartoon itself, plucked right out of the cartoon show itself, and it was already there. So let's talk about articulation here. We got a ball joint at the head. We have articulation at the shoulders here. Now you can see the articulation on the shoulder. This is about as far as it'll go when it comes to his wingspan. Looks like mine's a little bit tight on his right shoulder, but a little bit fine on the left. Let's see here. He's got a torso bend here. No waist articulation. He's got swivels at the hips. And he has double elbow joints, which that's about as far as it'll go there. And he's got rockers or a swivel at the wrist, but with his whole decor, he's made out of rock, so it's kind of hard to make him move when it comes to articulation and all that stuff. But he's got a little bit of articulation at the knees, but literally it's not much more than that. There's really not much that can be done. And you got to put all the bends at the ankles with his rockers and everything there. But on the back side, he does have more of a buffed out back, his traps on the back. Really can't go wrong with that. So that is General Traag in a nutshell. And let's go ahead and talk about Granitor. Alright, so here is Granitor. This is General Traag's right-hand man. So we can start off here. Here is a nice little stair, but he does have a dumbbell and a ball joint at the head. So what I mean by dumbbell is that he can go up and down, give a little head nod, and turn as well. He does have articulation at the shoulders, and luckily they put ball joints on the sides here because that's about as far as it'll go in terms of actually getting him to articulate his shoulders. It does have swivels there as well. He's got bends at the elbow and swivels at both the forearm and the wrist itself as well. He has articulation at the torso, and he's got the same articulation movement as General Traag. That's about as far as it's going to go. It's just one little notch, and all the movement is going to be in your ankle rockers for these huge Dimension X characters. Now, these characters do stand pretty tall. We're going to go ahead and try to get them to stand up because they are really top heavy. Like you can see, they just won't go ahead and do whatever they want. So I can get my Granitor to stand up pretty fine. But we're going to go ahead and get Traag to stand as much as I can here. So let's see if I can do that. Let's see, maybe if I put a stand here, maybe the stand will help. Using my spawn stand. And that may or may not help. Probably not, but we'll go ahead and see. But let's talk about how tall these guys are here. So I'm going to go ahead and stand them both next to each other. And we can see here in the back, if I can get the ruler, they stand at about 7 inches. So it's not as tall as Leatherhead, but it is taller than all the other turtles. I cannot get General Traag to stand up. But you can see here the comparison to Michelangelo, and you can see the comparison here to April O'Neil. Very significant. Let me try to move my hand out of the way. Like I said, Traag does not want to stand up. He is misbehaving. That's because he's an evildoer. That's what he does. But that is General Traag. I'm going to go ahead and leave him up there for now and put them in the background. And let's talk about the accessories, the very little accessories that he comes with, that they both come with. The first one here, I'm not too exactly sure what this is. It's a canister of some sort. If you guys know what this is, drop a comment below. I was initially thinking this was a canister of TCRI ooze, but it is not. So this looks like something from Dimension X. We have a communicator with Krang as the person calling General Traag, and that is not the figure version of Krang. That is just a licensing photo. And we have 2 Dimension X blasters. These are first in the line, so we have not seen these before. And last but not least, it looks like we have this looks like a wanted poster of some sort. Ooh, and there are 3 of them. So we got 3 clear digital screens. Let me go ahead and do this one by one. See if that helps. Maybe the background here. No. Maybe this will help. Nope. So it's very holographic. Basically, these are wanted posters for the neutrinos. So here we have Kala, which is a love interest to Michelangelo. Here we have Zack, another neutrino. And these characters showed up a lot throughout the course of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. And here we have Dask. Like I said, really hard to see, but when you hold these in your hand, these look like little TV screens, like quality, like old CRT TVs, CRT tubes, whatever you guys want to call it. The old big ones that your grandmothers used to have. Those are the kind of graphics it looks like on there, but that's probably a very cool accessory. Other than that, that is General Traag and Granitor. They have not come out with an official release date. Typically, NECA says that they have a wave release, and they're going to go ahead and release this during this week, but for General Traag and Granitor, these guys, just started showing up randomly at Target, so I decided to go out to our local Target, and they ended up having one. Pretty happy and excited to have these in my collection. If you guys like this video, go ahead and drop a comment below. If you guys liked it as well, if you guys like this video, go ahead and click that like button. If you guys want to go ahead and tell me what this canister is, drop a comment below. If you guys want to see something differently or have additional questions or comments of these figures, go ahead and drop a comment as well. Until then, my friends, most importantly, do not forget to subscribe. Most importantly, my friends, do not forget to subscribe to Geeky Ent. It'll greatly help our channel grow and evolve. And until then, we will see you on the next video. Stay safe, and don't forget to geek out. Bye-bye.